This channel is proudly sponsored by Dead Studios, the publishers and developers of Dames of Asstoria, a tabletop RPG where you play as monster girls, experiencing high adventure in a world that doesn't fully accept them. They have recently released the Whispers of Copperich adventure module. You will find all of the links in the description and in the pinned comment. Hi! Welcome to this part of my review featuring the Dread Thingonomicon. If you haven't seen the other parts of my review, featuring this gallery of fantasy trappings and elements for your tabletop role-playing games, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time we are going to talk about Ghostly Hauntings and the Goblin's Lair. When it comes to Ghostly Hauntings, this is a collection of ghosts to employ in your adventures and campaigns. We have apparitions such as Adam Toivas, the Last Guardian. A feeling of safety pervades Adam's tower, making any who visit feel well protected and secure. Adam's gait is that of a soldier. He marches through his tower, investigating the slightest thing left out of place. We also have Antero Jousti, generally seen as a tall skeletal figure with a revolving head that can see in all directions. Antero drives a spectral cart, carrying a glowing coffin. Being at heart more of a coward than he cares to admit, Antero follows any evil character he knows will get into trouble. We also have Eva Seppo, the Glen Mother. Attentive watchers might see a swirl of loose leaves, dust or sand moving against the wind. The apparition wears a simple brown habit over her slight frame and uses a simple stave to support herself as she walks. A druid in life, Eva is constantly planting new seeds in her woods or caring for its trees and plants. We also have Felgin Topple-Dipple, Eater of Gold. From a distance comes the harsh clack of metal striking stone, the sound of Felgin hard at work, searching for his beloved gold. Felgin slurs his words through ruined lips and peers short-sightedly at whoever has his attention. And these are just a few of the entities. You have all of the details concerning the detection of such a presence, the personality of the ghost, the mannerisms, and how they can rest in peace finally. When it comes to the Goblin Lair, this is pretty self-explanatory. Perhaps you encounter goblins with personality such as Galga Many Whelps. This matronly goblin is never without at least 4 of her babes in tow. She teaches her children how to fight by throwing them at enemies. What about things that you encounter in a goblin's pouch? Perhaps you find a half-eaten pickle on the end of a yellow piece of string. And what about 1,000 abnormal goblins? Maybe you see that rotting teeth fill a pathetically thin goblin's mouth. When it comes to combat and tactics, maybe the goblin is terrified of injury, and so it constantly retreats if injured. When it comes to treasures and trinkets, maybe there is a leather necklace hanging around the goblin's neck. From it hangs an iron holy symbol of a well-known good-aligned god. And what's the goblin doing? Maybe it is disposing of rubbish. Perhaps it is baiting a prisoner or small animal. What about minor random encounters? Maybe 2 goblin children have cornered a rat and are poking at it with sharp sticks. There are also other tables covering what you can find outside of a goblin lair, within a goblin guard room, or a common room, perhaps even the chieftain's quarters. And this concludes this part of the review. In the next part we are going to take a look at the haunted house and henchfolk and hirelings. When it comes to the ghosts, the hauntings, I think they are quite complex. That is, each ghost could represent the focus of a single adventure if you wanted to. And I like it that some of them are good, some of them are evil. In the case of the Goblin Lair, it's very fun to use the elements within this section to populate an adventure site. And of course, nowadays it is quite common to see goblins and even orcs acting as potential allies. So it is quite possible to use the elements found in the Goblin Lair section as trappings, decorations, or even adventure seats, as the adventurers interact with goblins in a violent or peaceful way. Thank you for watching this part of the review. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment and subscribe. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel through PayPal or Drive through RPG, the information will be in the description and in the pinned comment. This has been Abraham El Jaguar, a professional game master. I am currently unavailable for professional sessions because I am handling business out of town. But I am going to put my contact information in the description and in the pinned comment for when I am available again. And remember, roleplay solves everything. Once again, thank you and see you later.